Hi guys! Today I thought I'd just bring you a very simple and quick tutorial. I'm waiting on some clay before I can go ahead with some of the other tutorials that I've got lined up. So I'm just sticking with some white clay today and a simple embossed earrings and pendant. What you're going to need is, like I said, some white clay rolled out onto the thickest setting. And I've also got these alcohol inks, and this one is Grape by Pixies, and this one is Lilac by Pixies. Now I can leave the link to these particular alcohol inks, but you can use any kind of alcohol ink in any colours that you'd like. I'm just going with a darker and a lighter purple. You're also going to need cutters, obviously, and I'm going to be using some silver, excuse my dirty tube of this, some silver rub and buff metallic wax. I will also leave a link for that. A paintbrush, some paper towel, some alcohol, and a stamp. Now this is a stamp of a stamp because I wanted the texture to be reversed, so it's going to be embossed as opposed to debossed. So all I did was it was actually this stamp, and I just stamped this part of it into the clay. So I stamped it down this way, baked it, and that became the reverse of that stamp. So it's easy enough to do. Alright, so I'm just going to place my stamp into the clay. I'm just going to damp it a little bit so it doesn't stick. I'm just going to place that on there and press it in onto nice impression. So there's that one, and I'm going to make a pair of earrings, so I need to do two. I think I'll just stick to the earrings today, but you can do the exact same thing for a pendant. I'm just going to try and keep this to one of my quick tutorials. Hopefully it will work out that way. Alright, so I've got my impressions. So that's simple enough. And I'm just going to cut out my shapes. Just going to get a block, makes it easier to push the clay through, stamp through the clay rather, and give it a good push. And I'm baking it directly on the tile, which is why I've already got my clay on there, partly because I'm using Cernit and it's very sticky and I don't want to distort it as I'm moving it over to the tile. So okay, try and get it the same on both sides and just press down. And it's as simple as that for now, and these are just going to go into the oven. Just get rid of this. So I'm just going to go and put these into the oven, and when they're baked I will be back. Okay guys, I'm back, and these have been baked, and I took the liberty of just sanding around the edges of each one just so it's nice and smooth. And now I'm just going to start adding this alcohol ink. I think I'll go with the light first. So like I say, I'm using this Pixies Lilac, and I'm just going to get a wipe just so it doesn't get so messy. And I'm just going to drip the ink onto the brush just so it's a little bit at a time. And then I'm just going to start dabbing it over the piece. Now you can leave some white bits if you want to, or you can cover the whole thing, but just gently dab the alcohol ink onto the piece. Just keep going over it with the brush. Leave a few little white areas, not too much. But again, that's personal preference, you might want to leave more. So the same thing with the other earring. Like so. And then as it dries, you can see it fades that really nice dusty lilac colour, which I really love. Okay, so that's the first little bit done, and then I'm just going to take some paper towel and just dab it on there a little bit, just to help it dry a little quicker. So that's the first layer of alcohol ink. Now I'm just going to take my bottle with rubbing alcohol in it and just spray it over there a little bit. Whoops. And then again just pat it dry. Doesn't have to be completely dry, just to get the excess off. And then I'm going to go over with this darker purple, which is the Pixies Grape. Same thing, I'm just going to pour a little bit onto my brush. And I'm just going to go in places with this. Just some darker areas of purple. Okay, like so. And I'm just going to give it a quick blot with the paper again, and then another spray. Like so. And then another quick blot, and you can see it's left some darker areas. Now you can keep doing this as many times as you want until you get your desired effect. I think I am going to add a little more of the lilac. Just a little bit in areas. I should really clean my brush a bit better than that. So again, just a few drops on the brush. Like so. Another little pat. And another quick spray. Okay, I think maybe just a tiny bit more of the darker purple. Like I say, you can go back and forth over this as many times as you want to, but I think after this I'll be happy. So I'm just adding a little bit more of that darker purple, just in areas. Okay, maybe just a little bit there. And I think that will be good. Just another quick spray. And another quick pat. And I think that's good. Alright, so I'm just going to leave these to completely dry. And I'll be back with the next step. See you in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. The alcohol ink is now nicely dried on these, and I already mentioned that I sanded the sides, and I went ahead and resined and glittered the backs of these, and I will leave a link to my tutorial that shows you how to do that. So now all we need to do is get our metallic wax, silver leaf, rub and buff. and just take a tiny little bit on the tip of your finger and just quickly just rub over that raised pattern on the pendant, or on the earring, like so, and it just highlights a little bit with a nice silvery shimmer. I'm also going to rub some over the sides as well, just to finish the look. Like that. So that's one earring, and I will leave this to dry for a little bit, and you can give it a little bit of a buff and it will bring the shine of that silver out. So that's that one. And then the same for the other earring. Just take a little bit and rub it over. Like that. And then the edges again. And that's good. Alright, so I'm just going to leave those to dry for a quick minute, and I'll be back to finish them off. These are dry now, so I'm just going to take some paper towel and just give them a quick rub over. It just brings out that shine a little bit more on the silver wax. Okay, so that's that one, and same with this one. And that's that. And all I'm going to do is add some little earring hooks. With these, I love these, not hooks, hoops. I love these earring hoops, they're so cute. So I'm just going to open that up, and I'm just going to bend this part back a little bit so it's easier to get through the hole. Oops. So I'm just pushing that through like so, and I've got these little flower charms as well. I thought adding one of those would be pretty nice. You know me, I like to keep it simple, so that's that one. I'm just going to bend that back up a little bit to where it was and just hook it through, and there's one earring. I don't know how well you can see this on camera, but when I take the pictures you'll probably get a better look at it. But they're so pretty, so delicate looking. I'm just going to quickly do this other earring. Oops, try and push it through. Maybe the hole needs to be drilled bigger. Okay, and then the other little flower charm, just going to pop it over there, bend that back and hook it through, and there we go. Two pretty embossed earrings, resined and glittered on the back with a nice silver sheen. So that's those ones. Now, you know me, I like to show you what things look like if they were to be resined. But oh, quickly, I'll just show you a pendant that I did. So I did a matching pendant as well. Same thing, and resined the back with glitter. So there's the pendant. And obviously I need to add a cord or something. But that's that. So that's a nice little set. But I also did Tipsy. I know. Do you want to come and say hi? Well, come to Mummy then. There's my little Tipsy tot. Say hello, everybody. Say hi. Right. That's enough cuddles for one day. Say bye. Go on. Oh, she's got a cut on her. I need to go and sort that out. I don't know what happened. Anyway, sorry for that. So these are unresined, and I did exactly the same with these earrings, but I did add resin. I just wanted to show you the difference, so you can decide which you like best. I like both, to be fair, but that's the difference. Okay, between the resined and the non-resined. Alright guys, so it's just a quick one today. I'm not sure it's going to constitute as a 10-minute one, but we'll see. But there we go, that's all for today. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you later. Bye.